Back at it again. Welcome. We're talking more RV sales process. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Our favorite word as a salesperson is definitely not the word no, right? Because at the end of the day, salespeople, us as RV salespeople, we're trying to add value to our customer's life, and we don't add value to their life until we actually close the sale, right? So if our customers are telling us no all the time and we can't close the deal, then, well, we're not doing what we want to do as an RV salesperson. So today we're going to be talking about how to get past more no's so that you can get to a yes. Now, I want to start here because at the end of the day, what's most important in the RV sales process isn't that you can steamroll past a no. All right. If your customers don't know, like, and trust you as a salesperson, it's not going to matter what tricks I teach you because they're not going to respect you enough. They're not going to care about you enough. They're not going to feel like you have their best of intention on your heart and on your mind. And if they don't feel like you care about them, they won't want to give you their commission, or rather, a commission. So you have to understand that it's not about just steamrolling past our customers' nose. It's not about just ignoring what our customer has to say and, going for another rebuttal. That's not what's going to get you to close more deals. So the first thing you have to understand when you're in RV sales, and rather, any kind of sale that you're doing, whether it's RVs, whether it's brokerage, whether it's logistics, whatever it ends up being, you have to understand that our customers' emotions, their needs, their wants, their desires, their problems, the things they are looking to solve, their emotions, all of those are what is most important in the deal, because we have to learn what our customers trying to accomplish, where they're trying to go, who they're trying to go with, what they're going to be doing while they're there, right? How important it is to them to go traveling, to start RVing, to start these memories, right? We have to, learn if they're going with kids, how many more summers do you have with your kids before they leave the nest and you won't be able to RV with them anymore? How much longer do you have? And when we're able to learn these intimacies and the ideas and the feelings and the emotions of our customer, and we ask questions that show our customer that we care about them, we lower their defenses, and we show them that, hey, we're RV salesperson. We're here to add value to your life. And the reason I'm asking you these things is because I want to make sure that I am adding value to your life, right? You have to understand that is the most important thing, because if we don't understand those things, it's not going to matter how many no's we steamroll past. Okay, it's not going to matter. So we have to dig in deep. We have to go past surface level. We've done plenty of videos on that. So if you haven't seen those videos, go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Infinite Media Resources. Go buy the book, Sell More, Live More Sales Training. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Barnes and Noble. That'll, explain to you how to go past surface level. Can't really get into it in this video. So we'll just leave it at that. You got to get past surface level. We got to learn the needs. We got to learn the wants. And then once we're able to get there, once we have a good idea of what our customer is trying to accomplish, and we show them the right RV at the right price, now we can overcome their no. Okay. And when we're overcoming our customers' no's, when we're, trying to get to that yes, what we have to remember is we got to get at least past 5 no's. Okay. And that might feel like a lot. It might feel like, hey, we're ignoring what our customer's saying and we're just kind of jamming it down their throat. But the truth is, if you do not close the RV sale, you do not add value to your customer's life. If you are a good salesperson, your goal is to add value to your customer's life. So, by being persistent as an RV salesperson, you're really just being a professional. You're showing your customer that you care. You care enough to be persistent so that your customer makes the change that allows them to accomplish their dreams, their goals, their emotions, the different things that they want to do. Okay, so that's what you have to understand is that by being persistent, we're not, showing our customers that we don't care about their needs. On the contrary, what we're showing them is that we care so much about their needs, about their wants, about their emotions, that we do not want to let them leave without closing the sale. Because what we know as an RV salesperson is if we let them leave without closing the sale, then we don't add value to their life. And if I'm a good RV salesperson, then I want to add value to my customer's life. So I can't let them walk away. All right. And that's why it's so important to understand our customers' emotions, their needs, their wants, because when we're overcoming these no's, when we're getting past these no's, what we're going to need to do, okay, is loop back to the emotions, to the needs, to the wants, to the issues that our customers are trying to address. Okay. For example, let's just say that we have a family. They have a 5-year old, a 7-year old, and a 9-year old. Okay. And this family wants to travel, right? Their parents took them traveling. They traveled the, US, not all 50 states, but they traveled, a lot of the US, and they used to, tent camp, and they eventually upgraded to an RV down the road. And, some of the most adventures or the most, some of their most fond memories is when they went camping with their family. Right. So now what this couple wants to do with their kids, 5, 7, and 9 years old, is travel around the United States. They want to take them camping. They want to show them the Grand Canyon and Mount Rushmore, and they want to take them to the beach and to, X and Y and Z and all the different national parks and as many states as they can, so that when their kids look back, they have those same kind of memories that they had with their family, with their friends, with their loved ones, right? And that's a pretty strong emotion, right? I'm not even digging deep into this emotion yet, but you can see how it's building up to be something like, wow, that could mean a lot to a human being, right? I mean, let me, think about it. Would, if this is your scenario, just put yourself in these shoes for a second, put yourself in the customer's shoes. If your scenario was that you wanted to travel with your kids, with your loved ones around the US, see the campgrounds, see Mount Rushmore, see the Grand Canyon, go to beaches, and this is really what you wanted to do with your kids, and your motorhome or your travel trailer that fits on your truck that you already have is only $300 a month or $200 a month, what's going to stop you from living out your dreams and, traveling with your loved one? Is $200 a month more valuable than traveling with your kids, going the places you want to go, creating these priceless memories that them and you will have for the rest of your life? Is that worth $200 a month to you? Right. And if you have kids, it's easy for you to, sit back and say, at least me, right? It's easy for me to say that, yes, that is definitely worth more than $200 a month. My daughter means the world to me. I love spending time with her, whether it's camping, whether it's traveling. We're actually going on vacation here soon, and I'm going to get to spend a week with her in California. We're staying right across from the Golden State Park. So we're going to take her in the park. We're going to have some fun. And those are things that, at the end of the day, the money it's going to cost me and my family to do that, who cares? It's a memory with my loved ones that I'm going to have and that I can cherish for the rest of my life. I don't care how much money it costs me. And that's the benefit of selling RVs, because that's what you sell. You sell memories, you sell fun, you sell excitement, you sell travel, you sell time spent with each other, time spent with loved ones. That's what you sell as an RV salesperson. So to overcome a no is very easy. All right. And there's one word track that you need to know that will allow you to overcome any objection. Okay, so it's not like you have to remember a bunch of different word tracks, or it's not even like you have to, have all this stuff written down and come back to it and practice it over and over again. Okay, the one word track you need to know is I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. And you see how I'm saying it, okay? My tonality means a lot when I'm delivering this overcoming objection word track, we'll call it, okay? I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. How come you want to keep, holding on or holding off on traveling with your kids and going to see Mount Rushmore and going to the Grand Canyon? These memories are priceless. You told me how your family took you out traveling and you still hold those memories and those times dear to your heart and you think about them all the time. If you buy this RV today, you'll be able to have those same memories with your kids. Those kids will have them with you. And, as they get older, they're going to remember the times that they traveled with you and your wife. And you guys saw the different things in the United States. You know as well as I know that when we get older, we work a lot. We spend a lot of time just, not doing much of anything. So take advantage of your kids' youth. Take advantage of your youth. Buy this RV today. Start traveling the US. Start creating those memories and stop torturing yourself. Sign right here. And then they say something like, well, Chris, you're right. Those, and a lot of times they might just sign right there because that's a very emotional, heartfelt close. And it's geared towards my customers' emotions. Now, remember, that is what is most important when you're going past 5 no's. It's not, I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this, buy the RV today. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. This RV is at a great price. Buy it now. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. This RV is at the best deal of the year, so you have to buy it today. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. This RV's got the best interest rates out, and we're never going to have a better deal on it. It's the last one on the lot. You have to buy it. Sign right here. So you see how I can try to overcome objections with that same word track, but it's not nearly as meaningful. And that's what I need you to understand when we're trying to go past 5 no's, not just in RV sales, but in other types of sales, is we have to understand our customers' emotions so that we can double back on those emotions and really get to our customer's heart, their mind, and show them the value that they are missing by not buying the RV today. Right. So we'll kind of go back to this little role play here. Well, Chris, you're right. We do need to start traveling. The kids are 5, 7, 9. And it's definitely something we want to do. We created memories with our family, but $200, $300 is a lot of money for us on a monthly payment, and we don't know if we can swing it. Well, I hear what you're saying, and $300 is a lot of money, but at the end of the day, how many more summers, how many more seasons do you have with your kids before they leave the nest and you don't have the opportunity to create these memories? You will no longer have the opportunity to go see Mount Rushmore with them as kids or go to see these different places that you want to go, like the Grand Canyon or, all of these different places that you want to go. How are you going to do that if you don't buy this RV today? So I understand that $300 a month is a lot of money, but stop torturing yourself. You and your family deserve to start traveling together and creating these memories, and we can't take the money with us. When you look back on this 20, 30 years from now and you realize that these memories were the priceless things that you wanted from traveling with your kids, you're going to be very thankful that you bought an RV and that you started doing it. So I know $300 a month is a lot of money, but it's definitely not worth, putting off your family's travels and putting off your kids and your loved ones and the memories that you should be creating with your family right now. Buy this RV today. Sign right here. Okay. And when you have these kinds of, I don't even want to call it a rebuttal, because what it is it's showing your customer that you care about their needs, their wants, and that you're here to try to accomplish those with them, right? Juan J. Perez, solid word track, Chris. We are the professionals. I love how it's not combative or argumentative. Right, exactly. And that's, what we're going for here, Juan. And, if you've ever read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, one of his rules is you can't win an argument, kind of never argue with your customer kind of deal. So when we get very rebutive, like when we start doing the rebuttal style kind of objection overcoming, where it's, like, oh, why do you got to talk to your wife? Well, I'm combative, I'm argumentative. And it doesn't matter if you have all the logic in the world. Humans don't like to agree with someone who is argumentative or combative, right? A lot of the time, it happens a lot. Think about us and our family members. Our family members will tell us something that logically probably makes sense. Maybe we needed to hear, but they said it in an argumentative, combative way. So now me as ex-family member saying, oh, forget you, that's not true, and blah, blah, blah. Or we get in an argument, we never talk again. And why? Because they told me something that I should hear, because they told me something that I needed to hear, because they gave me probably somewhat good information, right? But because they did it combative or argumentative, I don't care. I don't care about the delivery, right? And that's exactly why, hey, I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. How come you want to keep torturing yourself? Because I'm not being combative. I'm not being argumentative. And I'm just saying, like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. How come you want to keep torturing yourself? How come you want to not travel with your family? How come you not want to travel with your wife? Or, whatever the emotions are, we always have to loop back to those emotions. So the word track, very easy. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. Well, I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this, right? I'm not argumentative. I'm not combative. I'm not punching you in your mouth. I'm just kind of being inquisitive. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to see, hey, we just had an interview and qualify where you told me that you want to travel with your loved ones. You want to spend time with your kids. You want to create memories. You want to do all of these things, right? But how are you going to do that without an RV? And I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. How are you going to do that without an RV? Buy the RV today. Well, I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. Why do you want to keep torturing you and your family and not creating these memories? Buy an RV today. Well, I hear what you're saying. And $200 is a lot of money, but you can't take it with you. So, start living these dreams out. Buy the RV today. Well, I hear what you're saying. And I do agree that you should talk with your husband or your wife. But, buy the RV today. We'll make it contingent on them giving you the go ahead. You see how I can get past a lot of no's with this? And all I'm doing is looping back to what my customers care about the most: themselves, their emotions, their needs, their wants, what they're trying to accomplish. I'm not looping back to a price, or to that this is the best deal on the lot, or that interest rates won't be better, or that this is the last RV, or that X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying that, sometimes those things don't have any weight in a sale. But what I'm saying is they don't have nearly the weight as our customers' emotions, as their needs, as their wants, as their desires. They care about that 10 times over than they care about the best deal on the lot, or their interest rate, or their X, their Y, their Z. Customers care about creating memories with their kids more than they care about $200 a month, or $1,000 off the RV, or X, Y, and Z. So as salespeople, That's what we need to attach ourselves to. That's what we need to learn to pull from our customer. And then when we get these objections, all we need to do is go, I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. And we loop back to those emotions, right to the emotions. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this, right back to the emotions. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this, right back to the emotions. I hear what you're saying. Let me ask you this, right back to the emotions. Do that 5, 6, 7, 8 times over in your RV sales process while you're trying to close your customers. It's not going to be combative. It's not going to start an argument, and it's going to show your customers that you care. Okay, so if you're having trouble overcoming objections, first thing you need to focus on is asking who, what, when, where, why, and how, so we can learn our customers' needs, wants, desires. Once we do that, now we just need to use the word track. I hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this, and then loop back to those needs, those wants, those desires, and close the deal on those. My name is Chris Paulino. I'm with Infinite Media Resources, and my agency can increase your customer leads, your internet leads, your walk-in leads, and just the customers that your sales team talks to in general. And a lot of the time, we can double it in the first month or so. So if your business or your dealership needs more customer leads, give me a call directly. 330-703-3930. Again, 330-703-3930. I'd love to help your dealership or business get more customer leads. We also provide sales training. If your RV dealership or your business needs more sales training, wants to add additional sales training, give me a call as well. We can provide in-person training, video training. We have a lot of different ways that we can accommodate your needs. So if your dealership or business needs more marketing or more sales, then give me a call directly. I'd love to chat with you on how we can help your dealership or business grow. 330-703-3930. Again, 330-703-3930. If you're an individual salesperson that wants to get better at the deal, you can do that by going to sellmorelivemore.net. You can sign up for our RV sales training program. It'll walk you through the RV sales process A to Z. It's roughly $9 a month or $100 for the whole program. So it's very inexpensive. So if you want to get better at the deal, go buy that program. You can get it from sellmorelivemore.net. The link is in the description. So hop down in the description, click on the link, go grab yourself that program. That way you can start to, get better at the deal, kind of sharpen the axe, if you will, and start closing more deals. If you like to read books, go grab the book Sell More, Live More Sales Training, written by the one and only Chris Paulino, right? Go grab that book, Sell More, Live More Sales Training. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Barnes and Noble. The link is in the description as well. So go jump down there, go grab the book. That way you can get better at the deal. But we're going to be talking about RV sales process all year long and the sales process in general. So if you want to hop in here, please make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn. I'd love to do some role plays with you out there as well. So if you want to hop into a role play, feel free to shoot me an email. Email is in the description. Chris@got.marketing is the email, though. Chris@got.marketing. Shoot me an email. Let's schedule in your role play, whether it be RV sales, logistics, dealerships. It doesn't matter where you sell at. Just let's get it scheduled up. That way you can get better at the deal and start closing more sales. So again, thank you for being here for the RV sales role play. If you have any questions, feel free to, email them over, drop them to me on LinkedIn. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel or our Facebook, hop over to YouTube, type in Infinite Media Resources, do the same on Facebook. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. That way you can be here for the different content that we put out. So again, thanks everybody for being here. I'll see you on the next one.